Hello everyone, my name is Magpie, and today we're going to be looking at over the new units and banner of Part EX of the 10th anniversary. In my previous video, I said that I think I said I wasn't going to expect anything crazy for Part EX. I don't expect like a new unit to release, but I was wrong. We got a specific Vegeta. So what we'll do is that first we'll look over at the banner, then every unit, EZA and SCZA. Then we're going to take this tier list that I made for every 10th anniversary unit. And I think what I'll do is that every time they release a new unit, I'll be making a video going over that unit and then putting the unit on that tier list for make like a yearly tier list. And as time passes, maybe certain characters move up or down certain characters. We'll see how that goes. But firstly, the banner. So you got the new Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta we should talk over. Diamagoku, which is pretty good. Glorio is excellent. The Scouter Vegeta is really good with, the new Ejiago Vegeta and his active skill supports. These two are pretty okay-ish. Especially SSJ3 Goku. I feel like he has fallen off a little bit. Super Vegeta is really he wasn't like okay-ish, he's not really that good anymore, but if you don't have him, I guess that's nice. And then the 3 EZAs / SEZAs we'll have to talk about later. So Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. So he has a pretty good lead, transformation boost for gifted warriors. That's pretty much a lot of units. He has some okay-ish linking partners. Yeah, not really. I guess I don't have any good linking partners. Maybe this guy. There's not really much. I think it's kind of So, on his intro, he gets an extra 20% DR, critical hit, and he has a scouter for one turn. So, looking at it, what you want to do is you put him in slot 1 to make sure that he has all of his passive active, including the additional supers. I think looking at this thing as just kind of like okay-ish, and I would agree with you, but then you look at this. He gives defensive support on super, and if we assume that on average he does 2 super attacks per turn, that's 66% extra defense for your whole rotation. Think about that. And due to the fact that on the first turn, if you in Star 1, he has 90% damage reduction, he is extremely good for battle hardened formidable foes because of the nature of the event. So I think, yeah, don't get me wrong, he has his flaws and can easily get caught. But he's nowhere near as bad as people say he is, I think, to be honest. So, I think he's like a pretty good option, yeah, right there. Now, EZA GT Goku. Well, he's got critical hits. He has additional supers. He has 40% reduction on either GT heroes or giant power, and he's doing a lot more damage on his active skill. I think he is a pretty good option, but the problem is that like you can't run him on anything that isn't GT heroes or giant power. Otherwise, he loses a lot of defense and damage reduction. So, yeah. Now, Int GT Vegeta. It's pretty much the same thing, except he's defense focused and doesn't lose his defense mechanic when he's not on GT heroes or power. If he's not on these two categories, he'll lose attack and critical hit chance, but that's not a big deal. You're playing for his defense. And also, he has a damage reduction 3% for every key sphere obtained, which means he has damage reduction per key sphere no matter what the type of key sphere is. So why the hell did they do this? Tell me why. I'm all for words. Yeah, wait there. Yeah, honestly, and also I forgot to mention one thing about both this GT Goku and the Vegeta, they change orbs. I would say that like in GT Vegeta is incredibly good, and I move down Gohan to pretty good options because he can get caught as Gohan, especially if you can, especially with how he loses additionals. But that's kind of unrelated, just me moving up and down the units. And finally, SEZA Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Oh boy. Oh boy. So for the first 10 turns from the character's return, like he has like lots of defense and range reduction. Not really that much, it's like 600k defense max. So unlike Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, the Diamond you can confidently put in slot 1, and most of the time you'll be fine. This guy cannot be put in slot 1. You have to put him in slot 2, and if that doesn't do damage. And also, he's the first ever Super Community Awakening without any support, so you have literally no reason to run him over any other unit on this guy's team on your team. So he's just, yeah, he's here. Yeah, he's just there. Like, I actually want to put him in Horrendous because, like, yeah, he's maybe like pretty decent for battle and formidable foes, but like this guy also is good for somewhat longer content, because at least for somewhat longer content because you lose defense starting from late in the fight, doesn't lose defense in the fight, but this guy loses it. So like, yeah, I'd say he's horrendous, but like, yeah, he's that bad. He's that bad. Well, that was a. Oh, and I forgot one thing. If we look at, I want to look at the events real quick because there's something I want to mention. It's about this event, the Challenge the Limits Festival of Battles. So if you watch the producer letter that was released on the official Twitter account Dokkan, you know that they're talking about this as like the hardest event in Dokkan history, and that the event will last 50 phases, apparently. Now I do not know anything about this event. I don't know what will be in it. I don't know what the team is gonna be, but looking at what they're telling us, I think it's gonna be really tough. I think it's gonna be when we're going to see real power creep this year. Like, I can feel like all this tier list, all that I made, is going to get shuffled around a lot once that event releases. Alright, well, that was my video going over the units of the EX Power of the 10th anniversary of Dokkan Battle. So if you'd like to, subscribe, like, all that stuff, and of course follow my Twitter. And well, see you next time. Bye!